Howdy guys, I'm out here today on the electric mountain board. No sodium ion battery in there today, it's on the fritz. I gotta figure out what's wrong with it. Just rocking the regular old lithium ion batteries today. But we are out here because we are looking for a spot to stealth camp tonight. And I got a spot picked out. It's only a 6-kilometer ride. I've been eyeing it up for a while, and today I'm finally deciding to go for broke and check it out. I'm actually not 100% sure that this place is gonna work out, but in either case, let's go check it out. Alright, we're approaching the spot. It's this woodland that you see beside me here, and it's actually looking like prime real estate for this. Okay, now I just gotta look for a good access point to get in. Okay, I found where I'm gonna head in. Now I just gotta make absolutely sure that no one sees me go in here. Alright. Clear. All right, I'm gonna go right now. Pop shop for the night. Oh, there's a bone here. The good thing is I don't see any signs of human activity. I don't see garbage everywhere. On the other side of this little pile of wood would ideally be better. That's kind of sunken into a bit of a dip there, and it's probably going to be pretty squishy over there, so I don't know how good of an idea that would be. I'm a little bit exposed from that direction. You can see cars and stuff going, but yeah, so I'm about as exposed here as I figured I'd be. So I'm gonna relax for a bit and then get that tent set up. It's nice and low profile. I got a camo tarp over top of it, so I think we'll be doing pretty good. So, because I'm in the middle of the woods, there's a little bit of wind in here, but not too crazy. So I don't need to have the coat on. I can downgrade to this fleece sweater, even though it's only 7 degrees out right now. Alright. And bugs don't seem to be too bad right now, but just out of precaution for ticks, I'm putting some bug spray on. I mean, it's still a bit early. Sunset's not till 8 o'clock, and it's only 6 o'clock now. So I still got 2 hours of light left, but I'm buried deep enough in here. I don't think I'm gonna get any traffic through here. So I think I'll start setting up my tent. It's nice and low profile, so I'm not too concerned about it sticking out like a sore thumb. So what I think I'm going to do is just do an A-frame hang in between this tree and the one over there that my backpack's sitting by. Since I have enough trees spaced reasonably far enough apart to do a larger hang. And that'll give me a nice little space to put my electric skateboard under in case it does decide to rain again. Not my finest work. It'll do. Next step is to clear the area where my tent's gonna go. properly, because last time I stealth camped I wound up putting a hole through the bottom of my tent, and it's currently patched up with duct tape. Check this out. There's more of whatever animal that was. That's so cool. Looks like maybe a raccoon. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to disturb you. This is actually the first time I'm using my backpacking tent this year. Poles, tarp covering, tent itself. And we are, of course, using the 3D printed tent stakes. Getting a rough lay so I can see vaguely how this thing's gonna sit. Okay, tent's up. I gotta put the tarp up. I forget who showed it to me. I think it was Joe Robin it. It's just a simple little stick toggle to keep the loops of the tarp in place on the ridgeline, and lets you slide it around to perfectly position it over the tent or your particular sleeping area. Alright, so here is home for the night. Left myself a nice little awning so I can leave my shoes or whatever right outside and not have to worry about them getting rained on. And just to give you an idea of how high this sits, nice and low, muted colors. It's a little bit wonky with the way I have the tarp strung. You can see there's like a fold in it, but otherwise this is actually a pretty taut lay, and I'm actually pretty happy with it, all things considered. So even if it started raining tonight, I think I'd be a-okay. Yeah, I think this turned out pretty good. Nice little protected spot to tuck away my skateboard and my helmet. Alright, that's out of the way. Yeah. Nice little sheltered spot, especially towards this end. If I need to be out of the rain. I guess now it's time to make something to eat. Liner. I don't know if I'll use that tonight, but I'll definitely keep it handy. This is what we want. My cook kit, part of it anyways. And my food bag. And I might as well lift out my electronics kit as well, so I can start charging stuff. I heard someone calling out to his dog. Now, I could go as simple as just a thing of ramen, which is what I think I'm gonna do when stealth camping. I don't really want to go too crazy. So I got some banana chips as well. And maybe I'll make a cup of tea to wash it down. Something I've been doing lately is starting to drink some tea. Maybe fully close this. Take the lid off. Get rid of the weevil that had somehow made its way in there. And then we spin. Alright, that's got a full seal. Make a nice stable platform for that to sit. Alright, so we got dinner all cooked up. Nice seafood ramen. I'll let that sit for a minute. And once I'm almost done that, I'm gonna throw some tea on. It's starting to lose light finally. It's been an overcast day, as the entire month has been. I keep hearing people actually. So here's my tent. I came in from that direction, where the trail is, but I'm starting to realize that over here, I'm actually the most exposed. You can see some houses and stuff through the trees, and I keep hearing some voices from over that way. I guess people walking their dogs. So at least until the sun goes down, I just got to be careful about how much noise I make. Obviously, I'm in the middle of a pretty urban area. I don't really have to worry about too many animals in here. The worst I think I have to worry about is some raccoons scratching on my tent in the middle of the night. I'm not going to do a bear hang or anything like that, but sometimes they get disturbingly hungry overnight. So in areas that it's okay to do so, like here in the stealth camp, I'll keep a Cliff Bar or something in my pocket, just within easy reach. Ooh, she's still toasty. Oh, well, it's still very warm. Noodles are nice and soft. And it's starting to chill out too. Temperature's starting to drop towards the freezing mark. I figure we're probably at about 5 degrees right now. Almost time to throw the coat on. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do right now. Give it a shake. Make sure no friends have climbed in there. I won't be doing anything too fancy in the morning, just rolling out of bed, packing everything up, and heading back home. I'm only a 6-kilometer ride from home, so it's not like I need a lot of energy to get out of here. Surprisingly, not a lot of mosquitoes out yet. Gnats were insane on the ride over, but no bugs. No bitey bugs. Water going for a tea while I finish my broth. Part of the responsibilities of being out camping, even if it's just a simple stealth overnighter like this, is managing your body. And me, I have IBS, and eating stuff like instant noodles with the really waxy noodles really doesn't play well with my guts, so it is very important that I do stuff like take Imodium to counteract and make sure that I'm not getting the squits in the middle of the night. Alright. Water for this is ready. This whole thing's full of tea bags. We've got French vanilla chai. We've got regular old orange pico. We've got green teas. I love lemon. Ooh, peppermint. Let's do peppermint. So we'll let that sit in there for a bit while I clean out the cook pot. The rag and just give it a little bit of a wipe down. Yeah, and then just enjoy my tea and relax as the night sets in. Crawl into my tent soon, read some of my ebook, and catch some Z's until the morning comes, and then try and bail out of here pretty early. Oh, that's why I like having the sleeping pad. And just set it down and sprawl out pretty much wherever. It's gonna get down to freezing tonight, but it's been pretty warm, so the ground's, you know, thawed out. All right, let's try this tea. Yep, that's peppermint. Keep having a few gusts of wind come through here, so it's not entirely protected from the wind in here. So hopefully it doesn't get too drafty in the tent. I know I've showed it a few times, but this is my little charging setup for charging my phone and my GoPro and that. I got an absolutely massive Anker power bank. I think it's the 26,800 milliamp hour one. Now, for a normal backpacker, it's probably way too much. But since I have to keep all my GoPros charged and everything, and my electric skateboard remote charged, I have a rather large one. Got my little USB battery charger for AA, AAA batteries. And that's for charging up my batteries for my headlamp, which are AAAs. I'm going to charge up my phone right now, and my GoPros. Put the USB port in, and then stick that into my phone, and my phone is charging. Oh. I only rode 6 kilometers, so there's no way it's close to being dead, but if I needed to charge my eskate remote, then I would wait till the phone's done charging and plug that in with it. Well, I suppose it's time to dig out my sleeping bag and let it loft up. It's been sitting in this backpack for quite a few months, so hopefully I have it like permanently condensed all the poor little fibers. And we'll beat some loft into it. I think I'll try without the liner, but I'll keep it handy beside me just in case I get too cold and I need to squirm my way into it. It's the Thermalite Reactor Extreme. It really does make a difference, because I've tested this sleeping bag with that liner at a wool blanket as a third layer, and I was able to barely sleep outside in minus 20 degree weather with that setup. So as I don't know how well it comes across on the GoPro there, but we're losing light. It's starting to get dark out. There we go. Sleeping bag. It feels like all the loft in this has kind of condensed a bit. I'll have to beat the loft into this. Alright, I stuffed that inside of the tent for now. I got a nice taut lay with the tent, that's good. Just to keep it in there, out of the way, so that the bugs don't get into it before I go to bed. Okay, I'm basically almost all sorted for the night. I just gotta brush my teeth, finish my tea here. So, I don't know if I've showed this to you guys before, but bought myself a e-reader, a Kobo Clara 2E. It's the small one, so I can sit back and read while I'm out backpacking. And instead of having to carry an entire book with me that I can't read once it gets dark anyways, I have this, and the battery on these lasts forever. Yeah, so I'm becoming very tech forward in my backpacking and camping equipment. I think it's time to retire into the tent for the night and read some of my ebook before I fall asleep. Wash that one off. Shoe two. Tuck these alongside. The inside, it's a very small tent, but you learn to make it work. Hat off because that just keeps getting in my way. And pretty much just drag my backpack in behind me here. Try not to knock over the camera, which I cannot see right now. basic idea is that my backpack sits at the head. Got my clothing bag wrapped up in my coat as a pillow. Well, I don't know how much of a extra pillow I really need. And yeah, this is basically how I sleep for the night. Well, I'm all snuggled up into my sleeping bag here. I don't know what it is, but as soon as you climb inside a nice, warm, toasty sleeping bag, it triggers something in you. It triggers your body into go to sleep mode. So it's 9 o'clock. I gotta get up super early so I can clear out of my stealth cap anyways. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side of the night. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on the nose. I actually had a really good sleep last night. Very comfortable in here. Not too chilled. So I think it's time I rip off the band-aid and start tearing down camp. Alright. Yeah. Overall, didn't suffer at all last night. It wasn't even chilly. And the sleeping bag, sleeping pad was enough. So yeah. Got my shoes on. A little bit stiff from being cold. Yeah. Tear down camp over the next 20-30 minutes and vamoose, I guess. Pull my sleeping bag out. That is it for stuff in the tent. Roll this bad boy up and get this done and out of the way. This is one of the most annoying things to put away first thing in the morning. Alright. I'm just gonna get that into my actual backpack. And the only other annoying part is getting my tent stakes out of the cold ground. Thankfully, the multitool can help with that. My ridge line definitely kind of sank a little bit over the course of the night. Yeah, all the tent stakes are getting a whole bunch of mud coming out with them, so I have to scrape them off, so pull them out. Yeah, they hold up pretty well. This particular one's made of nylon, but I got one there that's made of ABS and some that are even made of PETG. It's a whole mix of different 3D print materials. I really couldn't have asked for a better spot. It's a nice big open clearing in the middle of some reasonably dense trees and such that block visibility. It's moist and damp, but it's not absolutely saturated. So I wasn't having to worry about floating around in the middle of the night there. So an interesting bit of difference between electric skateboard backpacking and regular backpacking. With regular backpacking, you would dress to be slightly warmer than what the temperature actually is, right? So you start off chilled at camp, and then once you hit the trail, you're a little bit more warmed up from your body heat. But it's actually the exact opposite. You want to dress colder than what you are when you're at a standstill, because once you actually get out there on the trail, riding on the skateboard, you're not doing any physical exertion, and the board is moving you so fast you're actually picking up a bit of wind chill. So just an interesting difference that I wanted to highlight. Now it comes to one of the most important times of a stealth camp, and that is to exfil without being seen. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world because you're already on your way out and leaving, but yeah, then you really want to boogie. Yeah, obviously can't call it till we're out on the trail there, but so far, so good. Alright, I'm going to move you on that. Alright, there's the trail. Now I must get my way over to it. Saw me exfil. Awesome. Check my tire pressure. It did get a little chilly last night. Tire pressure still seems pretty good. All right, let's make sure the board works. Oh. That was a bit of a delayed reaction. That's kind of worrying. Make sure she moves. All right, we're good. All right, so that's that, guys. Thanks for joining me on that little stealth camp. Seems like it went off pretty well. That was a really nice camp spot. All right, see you in the next one.